Hi everyone, it's Ruby. We're back with another shopping day. Yay! Today we're going to be going through the inventory that's currently on the Disney Wonder cruise ship, and we're going to start off in Whitecaps and do a walkthrough there, and then we're going to go to Sea Treasures. Okay, one thing I want to point out about Whitecaps is it is located on deck 4, okay? So not the main deck, just go right up the stairs, right above guest services, and you go towards the back and you'll see it over there in the after hours, like adults area. I think that overall, the thing that is different about Whitecaps is two big areas. One, most of the stuff that's in there is very specific to cruise. So you're gonna get a lot of your jackets, you're gonna get a lot of your pullovers. I saw some Disney Wonder specific items there, some sweatshirts and things of that nature. And also, I believe that this store has a lot higher of a price point than the other store that's right across the way, so Mickey Sail Away. I feel like this stuff is really cute, but again, like a lot of this stuff in here is like $70 and above. There are a few items that are less. For example, you can get ears in here for about $27. I'll be showing a couple pairs of those in this video. I think that's a little bit steep, but again, it is specific to the cruise line and it is a little bit more high end. So you're gonna be probably having to dish out a little bit more money if you wanna buy things out of this store. That being said, there are some like random items that are not that expensive. So for example, I just kind of like skimmed over it, but there was some stickers that you could put on your door, magnets. Those aren't going to be super expensive. But these pullovers here, these were about like $30 to $60. Even the hats are in the $30 range to $40 range. So again, it's a little bit more money. And another thing I want to bring up is the fact that you have to remember that a lot of people do come on cruise ships for the benefits of buying items at sea. So think about like if you go to an international airport and you're coming back and they have duty-free items or things that they have in the States, but maybe it's a lower price point. Cruise ships are like that too. So at the very beginning, I showed you a couple pictures of Chanel perfume and some other items like that. And that's another reason why people like to come into this store. You can buy kind of those, I don't want to say random, but different types of things that aren't necessarily clothes or accessories. And you can get them at maybe a tax-free or reduced price. I love this Disney Wonder sweater. I'm really mad at myself for not getting it. Okay, so here's a couple more pictures of some cute cups, cruise cups, another Captain Mickey shirt. Just really something for everybody. And I recommend, maybe after a day at the pool or after you've taken a nap and you're getting ready for dinner, but you're not sure what you want to do next, just go over to the shops and walk around. It's really fun to just see what they have, like this bag. I thought that was really cute. And this fanny pack as well. They have the duck version in the other store, but this one was a little bit more expensive. Do I even show? It's like $40, I believe. And, some just nice things to look at and walk around with the family before you go to dinner or maybe after dinner before you go to a show. We got this polo for my dad on our last cruise. I was happy to see that they had it on the Wonder as well. I do like the style. I said I like a lot of the men's items more than I like the women's items, but I did zoom in earlier on a jacket that I have, and it's a little bit different. The one that I saw on this boat, the zipper looked a little bit different, but it was still really cute and really nice and fitted, and I think really good quality. And if you look closely, this is Disney by Nike, which I feel like there's a couple random, again, I shouldn't say random, but different brands that have partnered with Disney to make items. So you have Nike, and then you have the high-end purses here, Dooney and Burke. They've been doing items with Disney for a really long time, and this is their cruise line. I believe they change it every season because I saw a different color scheme on the last cruise that I was on. And I do have an outlet store that is in my area, and they have a Dooney and Burke store there. And I've gone there and seen Disney items. Here's some sunglasses. They had a lot of Ray-Bans. Again, nothing that was necessarily Disney specific, but some really nice brands. Side note, I love when Disney pairs up with Vans and makes special limited edition shoes. I got my son the 101 Dalmatian shoes, and he loves them. And I saw that Nightmare Before Christmas partnered with Vans, and they released some shoes while we were actually on this cruise. So a lot of the things that we wanted were already sold out, but we did order Sally's shoes. Well, I believe my husband did order them for me. He was telling me he got them for me, so I guess I'll find out in like a week or so. These are fun Hawaiian shirts, and the one on the left had Mickey Mouse on it, but the other ones are just kind of a classic Hawaiian. And then we have our cruise line hats. Great for the summer, and also great for the winter. Okay, so now is the area that's kind of behind one of the cash registers, but nobody was there, so we were able to go and get some close pictures. And Thomas Kincaid had partnered with Disney, and after he passed away, I'm not sure if he wrote over his rights, but Disney has purchased rights to creating likeness of his art pieces, and he has several pieces that we have actually bought. We bought the Peter Pan edition, and you can kind of see that in Downtown Disney and also on this cruise ship, and we saw a couple pieces on the other cruise ship we were on as well. This was really fun to me. Okay, so here's the golden Mickeys, and you can actually buy one. They weren't that expensive. And then the statue that is on the Disney Wonder is Ariel, and so you could actually buy a little miniature of that, and I thought that was really nice. One thing to note is I didn't take a ton of pictures of the jewelry that they had in the cases because there was actually a lot of people in there buying jewelry. So they have a lot of Disney jewelry that you can buy. This is kind of the stuff that was sitting out. I thought this was really pretty as well and had like a cute little theme to go with it. But yes, they have watches, some high-end watches, and then some jewelry there that you can purchase. Again, I didn't take a picture of all of it because there was people purchasing their items and I didn't want to be all, in their business. In the corner of this store is kind of like a pharmacy area, and we actually had to go here to get diapers because we ran out of diapers. It's kind of surprising when you're at home and you have, the Costco pack. You're thinking, oh yeah, you're gonna be able to make it on the cruise ship with one pack. Well, I wasn't able to, so it's kind of nice to go there. They have medicine and a lot of other amenities that you might need while you're on the cruise ship, so you can check that out. Okay, you know how I feel about magnets. I love magnets, I love pins, and they had some lanyards here that were kind of, I think, the same as the other store, but the magnets were a little bit different. You can see in this photo actually the pin trading book, and I mentioned that you can go to the stores and they have pin trading books, and you can actually just go there with your pins and maybe swap out a few that you don't like and get some really awesome ones here. And I did see the book in not only Sea Treasures but also the other two stores. Speaking of Sea Treasures, we are now looking at that boutique. It is located on deck 3, so right in the after hours area. You would go all the way to the back and you'll see it there. It is much smaller than the other two stores. I would say you could maybe be in there for like 15-20 minutes versus like an hour. And they did have some of the same things. Some of the jewelry and the perfumes were the same. And also I saw a version of the ears that we saw in the other store, but these ones were blue. The one thing that stands out more about this is the very cute purses that are more themed to Disney versus maybe a high-end purse with just Minnie or Mickey on there. And also they have very classic looking women's clothes. I mentioned it is a boutique. I did not see any men's specific items here, but I did see a lot of really beautiful dresses, and I did see some pirate night outfits. And there's the backpacks and fanny packs that the other store had. And here is a picture of the pirates outfits that they had. I don't know if they sold out or what, but they were putting more stock out. So I'm going to assume that people came and bought a bunch of stuff and they were just restocking. Well guys, that's pretty much all I had for these videos. I hope you enjoyed them. I was debating whether to even post because I felt like I was a little bit behind since this is from 2 weeks ago, but I went ahead and did it. And I hope you enjoyed. If you like what you see, please consider subscribing. Well, I'll talk to you later and I'll see you real soon. Bye.